This is our middle school social studies classroom designed by the Camp Aldridge presentation that we gave April 16th. The team members were Becky Brewer, Rhonda Barth, Heather Stapp, Maxine Mai, and Mark Pinka are the members of the group. This was a complete group collaboration of all components of the project, and this is just an image showing teamwork to try to successfully obtain your goal. Classroom layout. The classroom will have 5 kidney tables placed in the room with 5 students per table, with one table having a 6th person. All students will have an assigned seat randomly except for the 2 students who have disabilities. And then we're going to show you a picture on both what a kidney table is and how we are going to place the 2 students who have disabilities. Through Power School, which is what we have, you can assign seats that way, or you can just literally just try to draw them out of a hat. It really doesn't matter how you do it randomly. A blind student will be placed in the front of the room for optimal hearing placement, because by having a disability with his hearing, he's going to have to use his other senses. Students in the wheelchair will be placed in the back of the room for easy accessibility to his table. 3 walls, the 2 side walls and the back wall will be painted a cream color, since the research best suggests optimal learning color for social studies. History, the front wall will be painted seagrass for optimal learning and make it the focal point of the classroom. The 2 bulletin boards are utilized both painted the same color as the seagrass wall with the border. So the 2 bulletin boards, they're on the sides, and like I said, we're going to show all of this in the next slide, but there will be seagrass with the border painted blue. This will enhance material posted in the areas. Blue was also another color that was recommended for social studies. And one board will hold social related essentials and information, while other boards will display the student work and the reward board. The projector will face the front of the room towards the whiteboard. The students in the room will also have a television set with basic cable. Also located in the front of the room are several world and regional maps that will also be in Braille for the blind student. The room also has 20 laptops that do not leave. These are a permanent, which every content area in this school does have and already does have, but we continue to utilize those. And the room has a resource table located against the wall as you enter the classroom that also has a storage cubbies for all the students. The classroom has a smart board located in the front of the classroom, and the classroom has several windows located on one of the walls, and 2 of the windows can easily be opened for fresh air and ventilation. This building has central heat and air with controls in each room for optimal climate control for each classroom. And this kind of shows it. The blind student's going to be here. It will be further away from the TV, was one of our discussions, and he's going to have to know the entire room. He could be moved, but for right now, we felt we could just keep him here and turn up the TV to be even louder so he could hear it. The projector facing the whiteboard. This is the seagrass wall. This is the wall, the cream wall, but it has several windows, so only the bottom frame and the top of it. Almost the entire middle section is nothing but windows. This back wall with cream color, and this is also where right behind the teacher's desk is where the control panel is located. And this is resources for the storage of the students. This is where they enter, so the student in the wheelchair can just go straight to his table. A kidney table is actually kind of shaped like this, where it kind of has a hole out of it, and so that way when the students are working at the tables, it will be very easily accessible, so they could have collaborative group work. And there is also another storage room back here, but this is just teacher storage. The student storage is located over here on the technically this is the north wall, but the way you were viewing it, it'd be the west wall. Predominant instruction strategy. The classroom instructor is student-led, problem-based learning, where the teacher will be more than a guide on the side instead of the sage on the stage. And this just kind of shows why, where the students in the front are paying attention. One's asking the others to be quiet. This one's very focused. This would be where it's a teacher-led classroom, which is against what we're going, but this just kind of shows why, where the student's further away. One's passing notes, the other one looks like he's about to talk to him. They're just really not paying attention. The history wing, all the hallways in the social studies area will be painted red, white, and blue, which are the school colors for school pride as well as for patriotism. With history, we felt that this really truly applied, and the research that we had showed that school colors would be good colors to paint the sidewalls. The floors are white with great tile in the hallway and a soft green in the classroom. The social studies wing and classroom have several historical posters placed throughout the hallways leading to the classroom as well as in the classroom, and the bulletin boards are located right outside the door of every history room to help set the stage for the unit prior to students entering the classroom. We usually try to change these whenever the students enter just to kind of get their mindset right, and then we usually have bell work for them to complete once they enter. And this was just one where I showed it was brick instead of the school colors, but I thought this was a really interesting and cool picture for the history prison, in a history wing. I believe this one's done at a college, and our school would probably not have the money to do one this extravagant, but this was just I thought this was a cool picture to put on here that was related to it.